Welcome everyone. Welcome back to Dr. Shorab's classes. Today we are looking at an exceptionally practical and intuitive question from the Indian Statistical Service ISS 2026 statistics paper. And as we have discussed before, the ISS is a premier civil services examination conducted by the UPSC for choosing the specialized statistical officers. And the beauty of the ISS papers is that while some questions demand heavy mathematical proofs, others test your absolute core grasp of the fundamental structure relationships. And they want to see if you can look past the formulas and instantly see how variables scale with each other. So look at this problem. This problem is straight from the Indian Statistical Service 2026 statistics paper. So first we will read the question, then we will discuss about it. Okay. So the question is, the t statistic for a given sample is calculated to be 3. If the sample variance is doubled, then the new t statistic will become what? Option A says 6, B says 3 by 2, C says 3 by root 2, and D says 1 by root. Okay. Now, before writing down a single line of algebra, let's break down what a t statistic actually represents conceptually. So whenever we test a hypothesis about a population mean mu, we construct a test statistic basically. And if the population standard deviation sigma, this is unknown, so we substitute it with the sample standard deviation, that is S. Okay. So this gives us the classic one sample t statistic. T is x bar minus mu by S by root. Okay, where x bar is what? X bar is the sample mean, and mu is the hypothesized population mean, and S is the sample standard deviation, and this is basically the square root of the sample variance, S square, and N is the sample size. Okay. Now, think of the t statistics not as a dry formula, but as a signal to noise ratio basically. Okay. The signal is the numerator, that is the x bar minus mu, which tells us how far we observed the sample mean derivatives from what we expected, and the noise, that is the uncertainty. So this is the denominator, s by root n. This is known as the standard error. Okay. So if you double the underlying variation, that is the variance, you are directly introducing more noise into the system. Okay, so more noise means your signal becomes harder to see clearly, which tells us intuitively that our t statistic must decrease. So this immediately eliminates option number A without doing any math. Okay, now let's formalize this relationship using scaling law so you can see exactly how the math mirrors our intuition. Okay. Now let the initial samples variance be a square. Okay. And the initial t statistic is given by, this is 3. Okay. Now the problem tells us that the sample variance is doubled. Right. So let's define our new variance as S nu square. This is 2S square. Now let's plug this new variance into our test statistics formula to find the T nu. So this is x bar minus mu by root over of 2S square by n. Right? Now using the laws of the radicals, we can factor out the root 2 from the denominator, right? So we can say T nu, this is equal to x bar minus mu by root 2 into root over of a square by n. So this is 1 by root 2 into x bar minus mu by root over of a square by n. Okay. Now notice that the expression inside the parenthesis is exactly our original t statistic, that is the t old. So let's substitute that in back in the t new. So T new is basically T old by root 2. So given that T old was what? 3, right? So T new will be 3 by root 2. Okay. Now, this brings up a crucial point that examiners love to exploit in the examinations like ISS. So variance is a metric in squared units, for example, centimeter square. Okay, and the t statistic, however, is a dimensionless ratio because the numerator and the denominator must share the exact same units as the original data. Okay, and because the denominator uses the standard deviation, s equal to root of s square, any scaling factor k applied directly to the variance scales the standard error and inversely scales the entire t statistic by a factor of root k. Okay, so this is the thing. So if variance is multiplied by k, t is divided by root k. And if variance is divided by k, t is multiplied by root k. Okay. Now let's go to the options. Look, option number A says 6, right? So this basically incorrectly assumes a direct linear multiplication. So this cancels. Option number B, that is 3 by 2, incorrectly assumes a direct linear division basically. Okay. Now look at option number C, 3 by root 2. This correctly scales by the square root of the variance factor. So option number C is the right answer for this question. Okay. Now let's go to the option number D as well. Option number D says 1 by root 2, right? And I think they forgot to multiply the by the original value of the statistic. Okay. So this is also wrong. This is also wrong. So option A, B, D are wrong. Okay. And option number C is the perfectly right answer for this particular question. So clear? Do you see how understanding the physical dimensionality of our estimators save us from making the quick mistakes under the exam time pressure? So always track whether a change is happening to a squared metric or a linear metric. Okay. So clear? I hope all these things are clear. If you still have any kind of doubt, Just write it down in the comment section. Okay, I'll answer you as soon as possible. So this is the whole thing for this question, and this kind of questions are is a classic example of the ISS examination. And this particular question is basically from the Indian Statistical Service 2026 statistics paper. So basically, we were solving a current year uh, paper. Um, Question paper analysis. Okay, so this is the main thing, and this type of questions carries you know beautiful theories and beautiful concepts, and this clears all the concept of this statistics things. Okay, so I think all these things are clear to you. So see you in the next session, and in the next session we will be solving another beautiful question from the Indian Statistical Service 2026 statistics paper, and that will be very, very, very important for your preparation for your examination as well. Okay, and I think uh, you like this session. If you like this session, you just share, comment, and like the video. Okay, so see you in the next session, guys. See you soon. Till then, keep learning and keep growing with only Dr. Shorov's classes. Come join us and see the difference. Bye bye, guys. See you in the next session.